Hi, students. This video is to show you how I've organized our course on Canvas and to give you some tips and tricks for excelling in this class this semester. Um, I want to remind you that this is an 8-week class, which means it's accelerated. So we're going to move very quickly. We're going to be writing an essay every other week. You should allow about 18 hours a week to this class. You should devote about 18 hours a week to this class. Sometimes it'll work out to be a little less, sometimes it'll work out to be a little bit more. But that's kind of the ballpark figure of how much time you should expect to spend on this class. Hopefully, your other classes won't be so demanding for the first 2 or 3 weeks, so you can really focus a lot of your time and energy on this one, so that when those classes ramp up, you'll already be halfway through this course and you'll be done with it before spring breaks. But you got to make a big push between now and spring break relative to any classes you have that run 16 weeks and that might be going at a slower pace. So this is what you will see when you get onto Canvas. This is our home page. Here's the welcome video I sent you in the welcome letter. Here is where this course navigation video will be if you ever need to refer back to it. Here's some information about me, including my email address. And this is the one thing that students most often have trouble finding, which is the Zoom link for my online office hours, but also for any online meetings with me. This is the link you'll use. I've got it in a bunch of different places, but if you are ever lost, just remember it's right there on our homepage. Okay, so most of the work in our class is going to be posted on the modules page. So you're going to go over here to the left, and I should show you because I'm looking at this in the teacher view. But in your view, you're only going to see 4 things here. So you're going to go over to modules, and um, and then you're going to work top to bottom on the modules page. So this week, the first week of our class, you're going to do 2 modules. You're going to do week 0, which has a lot of practical information about the class. And then week 1, which has your first section of content related to English 102 and your first assignments. Now notice as I'm here in student view, a lot of these pages are grayed out. That means they're locked. You can't access them. And that's because the way our class is set up, you have to work top to bottom, opening every page and reading through it and clicking next before you can unlock the other pages. So you're going to start with some information about me, and you can see right down here on the right, you can click next. There's a lot of information about how we're staying in touch, information about how to use Pronto, a lot of resources for Canvas. And don't forget, you've got Canvas student videos, but you've got a couple other tabs here too. You can even take a quiz on how well you know Canvas. If you've taken other classes, you may not want to read everything here, but you do need to go there and click on next, unlock the next page. This is about how to edit your profile and set up your notification preferences. So you're going to just go through this first module. This video is going to be right there. This is the course navigation video. Other helpful links, information about what to do if you need help. And then you're going to start the week 1 module. In this class, I encourage you not to rely only on the Canvas to-do list because there are often there is often important information in the modules that is not necessarily listed on the Canvas to-do list. So every week, I hear from online students a lot, like, it's so hard to keep track of everything I'm supposed to do. In our class, every week you will have this page, learning objectives and tasks for week 1, week 2, all the way up to 8. I've given you a little bit of information here about how this course is organized, which you should read. I give you your learning objectives for this first week. And then here I give you, under what are we doing this week, your to-do list. A lot of these things will show up on your Canvas to-do list, but not all of them, because sometimes I ask you to watch a video or something and it doesn't necessarily have a due date. So just make sure to check this to-do list against your Canvas to-do list. This week you've got, generally in our class, we will have 3 due dates a week. Tuesday nights at 11:59, Thursday nights at 11:59, and Sunday nights at 11:59. Because we're starting this semester on a Tuesday, your first due date is this Thursday at 11:59. Um, you have a lot to do. If I were you, I would allow about 6 to 8 hours to get everything done that you need to get done by Thursday night. It may look like you don't have as much to do by Sunday, but I want to show you. Um, you have a lot of assignments due Thursday. In the second half of the week, after Thursday, it's sort of the first part of the week 1 module looks really long. The second part of it is pretty short, learning about cognitive conversation and how to do a think aloud. But that is deceptive. This section right here is actually going to take you a while. So a think aloud is a strategy we're going to use in this class to practice our reading strategies. It's a technique we use to get to be better readers, writers, and thinkers. So in order to know how to do a think aloud, you need to open up this Google slideshow. There are within it, at least 2 videos are embedded within it that are about 20 minutes long each. So going through this slideshow and reading all the instructions is going to take you about an hour. After you have invested that time, think alouds in our class will take you less than 30 minutes. But the first time you do a think aloud, which is this week, you're going to work with a partner and reach out to them on Pronto to set up a time to meet. The first time you do a think aloud, it's going to take you about an hour to prepare and about 15 to 30 minutes maybe to do the think aloud with your partner. So keep that in mind. What else do I need to tell you about this class? I told you about the deadlines. I told you about the think aloud preparation. I told you it's going to be about 18 hours a week. And I told you why your module pages may seem grayed out. If you have grayed out pages, that just means that you haven't unlocked the pages before it. So you always have to work top to bottom to get the grayed out pages to be unlocked. I think that's everything I need to tell you about how the class is organized. This video will be it will be on the syllabus. So I'm going to flip over. If I click on syllabus here, there's a printable version of the syllabus here. You're going to take a syllabus quiz for your check-in assignment, which is due Thursday night. And then I'll put the course navigation video here too. It'll be on the home page, on the syllabus, on the modules page, so you'll be able to find it in many places. So that's it. I look forward to having a great semester with you. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns.